Hello y'all, I'm Nancy of Nancy's Notions and welcome to my channel. I'm a part-time reseller of pre-loved items. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'll show you what I bought, what I sold, and how much I sold it for. Thanks for watching. Welcome back y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I've got another What Sold clip for you. It is Thursday, November the 9th. I'm gonna guess. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. And I have 5 sales today, 3 on eBay and 2 on Etsy. Let's take a look. All right, on Etsy, we have this little bird, flower frog holder, little ceramic bird. And this was no cost to me. I live in a really old house and we found it here when we moved in. And he sold for $17 plus shipping. And then our other Etsy sale is this coffee mug with the smoking camel. Says, "Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting in silk." John Lamb, made in Korea. I don't know how much I paid for that, but it's probably 99 cents. And it sold for $15. Our eBay sales. My husband had a bunch of these old Tennessee license plates. So I listed those. This is the worst one of the bunch, but it's the first one to sell. So that one sold for $8 plus shipping. And then these cards, I'm not sure where I got those, maybe the Goodwill. And I don't know how much I paid for them, but they sold for $9.99. Just little index divider cards. And last is this little bullseye plush from Target. And I think I got him on a Whatnot auction, and he sold for $13 plus shipping. All right, so that's all the sales that we have going out today. Hope everybody else is having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions. It is Sunday, November the 12th, and I have 13 sales. These are sales from Friday, yesterday, and today, or so far today. It's, I don't know, about noon. I'll go ahead and get these packed up and take them what I can to the post office today because we only have one post office in my town and Mondays are challenging. So let's get to it. All right, so we have sales on Etsy, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So everything except Bonanza, which is fine. Their shipping is now weird. So we'll start with our Poshmark sales. First we have this, and yes, there is a little sawdust in there. I'll have to wipe all these down. And I'll put up a screenshot of what it looks like set up. It is a Paw Patrol Adventure Bay train set. And it's got some of the tracks and then the depot, the engine, and a couple of cars. And this came in the free toy haul that I picked up a few months ago. So there's no buy cost. And it sold for $25. And that was a full price sale, so no shipping discount or anything. Second, Carolina Gamecocks long sleeve tee. And I'll put a screenshot up of that also since it's already in the bag. And I paid $1/4 for that at a yard sale, and it sold for $13. And I think that was on offer. So there was also the $2 shipping discount. These little Italian fruit dishes, and I don't know if they're like for salt or maybe condiments. Those were also on offer, and I paid $2 for those, and they sold for $18. And then our Anthropology letter T. The letter T is popular. Every time I get a letter T, it sells within a couple days. So I just listed this a few days ago. I paid 37 cents for it. At an estate sale, it was 25% off, and it was listed at 50 cents. And it sold for $13. All right, so next we have our Etsy sale, which is the Blinko Cobalt Blue bookends. And I got those at an estate sale for $14, and they sold for $90. They will get free shipping because I do free shipping over orders. Free shipping on orders over $35. And I'm sorry, they actually sold for $95. So I pad it a little bit when it's over $35 just to kind of cover that shipping cost. And then on Mercari, we sold these three little, kind of hard to see in there, but they're little cupcake magnets, and it's just a lot of three. I bought a huge bag of magnets at the Goodwill for like $6. I don't know, it might have been a couple years ago now. So this lot worked out to 17 cents, and they sold for $4 plus shipping. And then we sold this pair of glass cardinal Christmas tree ornaments, and I paid $2 for those, and they sold for $11.25. And then this is a lot of 6 just little vintage silver-plated spoons. They are well used and very tarnished. I just found them in some stuff that I had, so I put 0 buy cost for those, and they sold for $12. I suspect that they'll probably be made into rings, because each one of them have a pretty little end on them. So, and then we sold this little melamine 3-compartment Snoopy Christmas tray, and I think I've probably had this about 2 years. I paid $1 for it, and it sold for 10. All right, and then our eBay sales, this little Dandy brand dancing dog. He doesn't have, I don't think, no, I took the batteries out. He does a little dance, like he shakes his head around and jumps around, and I think he plays Jingle Bells. He would originally have had a bow on his head, but he does not. I got him at a church sale for $1, and he sold for $15 plus shipping. If I remember and can find it, if I still have it, I'll put the video that I took, because I put the video in my listing of him working. We sold a very distressed Harley Davidson chain wallet, and I got that in a giveaway, a whatnot auction, and so 0 buy cost for that, because I also bought things, so I didn't even factor in the shipping, and it sold for $6. Another one of our license plates, and again, this is for my husband's collection, so 0 buy cost there. This one sold for $18. If you're a regular watcher, you'll know that I sold these boots a couple of weeks ago, and the guy got them and then sent me a message and said that these boots have a nail in them. And I thought, oh, well, that's odd. If you want to return them, I have free 30-day returns. So he sent them back. I didn't notice when I cleaned them and listed them that they didn't have insoles. So I didn't put that in the listing, but that's why it feels like there's a nail in the heel, is because there's no insoles in them. So I gave him a refund. The label to send them back, I think, cost me $13. So I changed my buy cost to $13, because these are the ones I got out of someone's trash. So, but this time they sold for full price of $40. I did note in the new listing that there were no insoles, so hopefully this guy read description. So buy cost of $13 and sold for $40 plus shipping. And they are Ariat. I think it's rough stock, something. I did list them lower just because they do have wear to the boot itself and like some paint spotting, but the sole on there looks really good. And then of course they don't have insoles. So all right, so that's all of the orders that we have going out so far today. I hope everybody else has had a great weekend and you've sold lots of things. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I've got a small Goodwill haul. Today is Saturday, November the 11th, and these are things I picked up last weekend, last Sunday, I think. And it's just a few things, but I thought I'd let you take a look. Let's get to it. All right, as usual, I will put comps up on the screen for these items as I find them. The first is just this little double sided dish. It looks like pears, and it is just says USA 320 on the bottom, and it was $2.99, but it's in good shape. It has a few little smudge of stuff there, but doesn't have any chips or cracks. It might be like a spoon rest maybe, or I don't know. The second piece is, this is Silvercrest. So it's white milk glass, and then it has a clear edge on it. And it's a candle holder. I looked all over the store, but I didn't find another one. So there was just one, and it was $2.99. And then we got, this is probably just a souvenir piece from somewhere, but she's made out of shells, and she's very fancy. Turn her around, and I'm pretty sure they're real shells, and she was $1.99. And then I got these two sun catchers. Let me show them to you. They're both peacocks, and at first I had just picked up this one, but there was also this one, which is kind of a long rectangular piece. And as I was standing over in the corner and just looking some stuff up, I saw that, I can't remember the artist now, but they sell pretty good. So I went back and got the other one. It's not true stained glass, it's just painted. It is kind of textured on the back. You can feel where it's applied. The round one was $3.99, and then the rectangular one, was also $3.99. Oh, there's the name there. Joan Baker Designs. And then let me get this out of the box, because I may have to keep this myself. It's too cute. When I first saw the box, I thought it was maybe like a Precious Moments or something. It is a Nesco, but it says Watermelon Cat. And that is what it is. Look at him. He's got a little derpy face, but he is a watermelon cat. And then the way his ears are like peeled up, and you can see the pink of the watermelon inside. And then that's the bottom. It's called Homegrown by Nesco, 2007. Seagull decor. And I've had other things that were also seagull decor. But if he's not worth anything, I will keep him for myself because he's super cute. I did pay $3.99 for him. I did look for more of them because I was hoping, you know, sometimes these box things like this, if there's one, there's more, but I only saw this one, and the box is kind of gross on one side, so I don't know. But look at even the label. It's like a food label. 100% companionship, total laughs, saturated giggles, friendship, smiles, humor. One homegrown friend. So, and then the last thing I picked up is this Daytona 500 race game, and I paid $4.99. You can see it was originally $10.99 from Rose's, if anybody remembers Rose's, which was kind of like a little variety store, or I won't say Five and Dime. I think it was after Five and Dimes. I think this is from the 90s, or yes, 1990, Milton Bradley, and it is new, sealed. It's never been opened, so I'm sure it's worth at least the $5 that I paid for it. I also wanted to show you the fan that got left out of the estate sale haul from a couple weekends ago. So it's a Singer brand, Semenco, made in the USA. The paint on the case and the base down here is, you know, pretty flaked off, but it works well. It oscillates like it should. This is the one that I think will probably go between $80 and $100. All right, I hope you enjoyed this small Goodwill haul, and that everybody's having or has had a great week, and you're making some good sales this weekend. Hope fourth quarter is treating you right. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I've got a What Sold clip for you. It is Monday, November the 13th, and I have 6 sales, 2 on Mercari, 1 on Poshmark, and 3 on eBay. Let's take a look. Really got to remember to wipe off my viewfinder before I start this, so sorry if the first part was blurry. All right, on Mercari, we've got this Schleich Fairy. I don't remember the name, but I bought a whole bag of these. I don't know, it's probably been almost, I think I got them in March at the Goodwill, And this one sold today for $16, and I paid about 55 cents for her. And then we also sold this Chevy S10 instrument cluster. I think it's for like 90 to 91. And this is another one of my husband's car parts. This sold for $150 and plus shipping. This is one of the pieces, I don't know, I think maybe a week ago somebody had bought it on offer on eBay, and then they never paid, so I relisted it, and I think I relisted it on Friday, and it sold today for full price, so that's good. Our Poshmark sale is this Harry Potter Lego set. It's the carriage with the Thestral, and I think that's Luna and Harry Potter, and it is new. I bought it at Walmart on sale. It was $20. It wasn't really worth that much more, so I listed it for $25. It's been listed a few months. It sold for $25 on Poshmark, but then after they take their fee, I broke even. So I made $20. Spent $20 and made $20. So double check your Legos before you buy them new. All right, on eBay, we sold this Monsters Inc. Sully plush. I think he's just like an 8-inch plush. And I paid $1 for him, and he sold for $12. And then a couple of things that I've had for a little while. This little, it's a Disney princess shoe, but it's also a bottle opener. And I think this came in a lot box from an online auction. So I have that I paid 63 cents, and it sold for $6.99. And then a brass fisherman. My husband goes and shops at the scrapyard sometimes, and he picked up a lot of brass pieces. It's probably been about 2 years ago, and I think I had quite a few pieces of brass. I think this is the last one, actually. So I'm not sure how much he paid for them. It was probably pennies. But he sold for $15 plus shipping on eBay. Just goes to show that you can source just about anywhere if you look hard enough. I hope you enjoyed this What Sold clip. I'm going to try to follow it up with a haul that, not from last weekend, but the weekend before. Just went to a couple of local thrift stores. Went to the Restore, the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and then just a small local thrift store that's run by a church, and picked up a few things, so I'll show you those. So I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, I'm back to show you my hauls from weekend before last. This first one is just a handful of items from the little church thrift store that's local here to me. I spent $8.74. As always, I'll put comps up on the screen for these items so you can see around about what they'll sell for. It doesn't mean that's what I'll sell them for, but it's what I find. So let's take a look. All right, first, like we needed another ashtray, but I thought this one was cool. It's, it may be Niagara Falls, I think. Kind of a little cut. It's not cut, but it's, you know, a little cut edge on it. And then I like that the waterfall was a rainbow, and it kind of looks like you can see maybe people standing there. And hopefully when I clean it up, it'll look a little better. Does have a little felt bottom on it, and it was 99 cents. And then I found these two ThermoServe mugs. One is has golf scenes on it. There's the excavator, the complete caddy, and it's a gimme. Where's the ball? Anyway, I don't know anything about golf. And then this one is tennis, overmatched. It's only a game. So mad. And the critic. And I don't know They are thermoserve, and I debated on them at $1.99 a piece, but they are fun enough, and they're a little dusty inside, but otherwise clean. It doesn't look like anybody ever drank their coffee out of it or anything. And then I got a KitchenAid food grinder attachment, and it was $2.99. And I did look inside the, can I get the box open? There we go. And it looks like it has all of the pieces, and the instructions are still in there, and then the blades are in the bottom, so that ought to be pretty good. So that was the 4 things that I got at that thrift store. Let me reset the table and I'll show you what I got at the Restore. All right, so here's my little Restore haul. I think this is all I got. I don't see any more random bags of things sitting around, so this must be it. First, this beautiful purple Empoli glass, and it is Empoli, still has the sticker on it. Genuine Empoli glass, Italy, and very, very nice amethyst, I guess. A little candy dish, and it was $2. And then I believe these may actually be, I have another cream and sugar set that I thought was Dorothy Thorpe, and then it turned out that they weren't. There was something about the handle. But I saw these and I thought, well, maybe these are actually Dorothy Thorpe. I think I got the last pair at the Restore also. But Dorothy Thorpe is a designer, and there are a lot of imitations, but her glasses and bowls, and then the cream and sugars, all her pieces have a sterling silver band, and it's not a graduated fade, it has a cutoff. And then if I'm right, these are actually hers, and I think that's how the handle goes. So we'll see. I'll let you know when I put up comps. But I mean, even if they're not, they're still in very good shape. These were $1 a piece. So it's a creamer and an open sugar. And then I got this really cool green glass base. Looks kind of like a tulip at the top, and it was $4. So for me, I paid up for this. Why this was $4 and the purple Empoli was only $2, I don't know. But this is Swedish Royal Crown, Golden Crown, E&R Sweden, and you can see the little controlled bubbles in there. It's called Bullacante, and they are pretty evenly spread out in there, so that's always a good sign that it's a quality glass maker. So hopefully that'll be something good. And then I just thought this was cute, and I've bought these little kind of metal stem candle holders or votive holders before, so this one was pretty cute. Has a little bird on it, and this looks like a little nest. And then there's a glass bowl in here that has the little spike for you to set your candle in. And it was, I don't know. It doesn't have a price. Where's this price? Not even sure where my receipt is now. I think he was $3 or $5. I almost put him back, but he was just too cute, so he stayed. And then I got this deck of Skip-Bo cards. It says as is, and I tried to count all the cards there in the store. So I either miscounted or it's missing one card. So I'll go through it again. I figured for $1 I'd take a chance. This is a vintage Skip-Bo from 1982. And the cards are in really nice shape. They don't even look like they've been played too much. They're really clean. A couple of them are discolored, and I don't know, but none of them have any bends or creases, so thought I'd take a chance on that. And then I found a Folkmanis puppet, and he was 20 cents. So, here's this one does have someone's name written on it, but here is the Folkmanis tag. This looks like an older tag. It looks different than ones I've found before. But if you find Folkmanis puppets, they are usually worth, well, it's definitely worth 20 cents. But there's some that are fairly high priced. I've had, I found a falcon once, and I think he sold for like $30. And then a snake one, I think it was a rattlesnake, and he sold for pretty good money. And then I've had some that didn't sell for as much, and that'll probably be this bunny rabbit here. But again, I figured for 20 cents, I can't go wrong. And then this guy was just cute. He's just a little vintage teddy bear, which also, he looks like he's sleeping. He doesn't have eyes, so just his little eyelashes. Usually do good with little vintage teddy bears because someone will see it. And this was the one that I had when I was a child or something like that. So this one just says made in Korea on the tag. I don't think it has, it was $2. Put that on your butt. The tag is all wrinkled up, so it's hard for me to hold it straight and read it at the same time. But it says Master Juvenile Products. So just thought he was cute. I try to limit my plush because I have a huge amount of plush. And so now I try to really be super selective when I purchase plush items. And then the last thing I got was, let me get this tape off. These are a set of 12 Days of Christmas plates, and I did check every one of them. They still have the cardboard in between them, so I don't, either someone was really good about how they stored their stuff, or they've never been used. This is just the first one that didn't have any tape stuck to it. They taped them together with painter's tape. So there is one for each day, and these are Tinshawn, I don't know, Deck the Halls. I did look these up in the store, and I don't remember what the price was that I saw, but this whole stack, or this whole set was $6, so I must have felt that it was worth it. But again, I'll put comps up on the screen for these items. All right, so we've had a pretty good start to our week, and we've got some things to keep us listing throughout the week, so that'll keep me busy. I hope everybody else has also had a great Monday, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. I'm back with another What's Sold clip. It is Tuesday, November the 14th, and I have 3 sales today, but 5 items. So let's get to it. All right, so we have 2 eBay sales and 1 Etsy sale. The first eBay sale is these 2 license plates. I had a message from a buyer who wanted to pick them up locally, and so I put them both together on one listing and then changed it to local pickup, and then had to figure out how to turn off immediate payment because I usually don't do local pickups, so that was new to me. But we got it done, and he bought these 2 plates for $30. I hope there's not a time limit, He can't meet me until Thanksgiving Day, and he's driving through the area. So hopefully it states that it doesn't show that there's a time limit. It just has a link to scan their code. So we'll see. And then our other eBay sale was another 2-item order. And me and the customer went back and forth a few times in emails and offers. And she purchased both of the peacock sun catchers for $40. There's one round one and then one rectangular one. I paid $8 for those, and she purchased them for $40, and then I will just refund her any shipping overage. I think it came to about $12. These might weigh 2 pounds once they're packed up. And then our last sale was an Etsy sale, and it was the Sultan bun warmer that I picked up a couple of weeks ago at an estate sale. And I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $25. It's also going to Washington, so I think she paid like $18 to ship it priority. Again, I'm not sure on Etsy if they have another option, because no one really, well, I guess they can. People have chosen Ground Advantage. But anyway, if you want to pay for priority, that's how I'll ship it. All right, so that's all of the sales that we have going out today. Not too many, but a pretty good dollar amount. So hopefully we'll have just as good a day tomorrow. Hope everybody else is having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I've got another What Sold clip for you. It is Wednesday, November the 15th, and I've got 4 sales today, 3 on eBay and 1 on Poshmark. Let's take a look. All right, so our one Poshmark sale is this little Aflac duck. I honestly forgot that he was listed. He doesn't make sound. And I paid $0.25 for him, and he sold for $10. And then our eBay sales, we sold, I'm not going to unzip it because it's really hard to get zip back up. This is an Olivetti Underwood typewriter, and it's the one that's made in Italy. It doesn't work. It needs quite a bit of repair, and so I listed it as that, parts of repair. I paid $15 for it at a yard sale, and it sold for $50. I took an offer, had it listed for $75, and it's been listed for a few months now, so I just went ahead and took that offer. It takes up space, and it's heavy, so I'm ready for it to go. We sold this Lifelike, the brand is Lifelike pillows, and I don't know if this is someone's actual cat that you have screen printed on a pillow, but I thought he was really cute. It is double-sided. We have a cat that looks like this. So inventive. His name is Blue. I paid $3 for him. I think I've had him since probably almost a year. I think I've had him since February, and he sold for $11.99. I sent out an offer on that. And then the last thing that sold was this set of Jimmy blow mold little snowman faces with Santa Claus hats. It does run on batteries. They light up different colors like blue, red, green, and then it also makes sound. I think it plays a tune, and you can either have it on and then with just the lights, and then it also has a sensor. So I paid $1 for those at an estate sale. I don't know, it's been maybe July, and they sold for $13.50. All right, so that's all of the orders that we have going out today. I hope everybody else is having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Y'all, Nancy from Nancy's Notions. I wanted to thank you for watching, And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you again next week with another video. Bye-bye.